station built by the bands for the fans of Infernal Rock Radio. That was Mantaur with Glaciers. Speaking of Mantaur, I've got Josh and Corey over Skype right now. How's it going, guys?
Wonderful.
Great.
Anything you want to say about that song, Glaciers?
Not really.
No?
I don't know. It was one of the first ones that we wrote as a two-piece, so one kind of, then like the other ones kind of just came along after that.
It's pretty deep stuff.
It's pretty grim.
When did that album come out then?
We started recording last like November, and then we finished it early this year. We released it on cassette like back in like March, and then we got it duped at Super Duper on CD in April. So we still have them for sale. Hopefully we'll sell them some this week. Should be fun.
You still got more of the CDs left, or the cassettes you're talking about?
Oh, those cassettes, they're gone. Those are really crappy anyways. It wasn't mastered or anything. That's what I meant to say. Like, we got the CD, we got the album mastered, then we released it on CD. But yeah, we've got plenty of CDs for sale. I don't think there's any cassettes left.
Nice. So you guys are out of Dubuque, Iowa then?
Yeah, pretty much.
But, you say you live up here in the more in the Madison area, Mineral Point? Not too far.
Yeah, I live in Mineral Point for now. But yeah, we've always been out of Dubuque. It's where, I don't know, it's just where we are.
You originally from the area then?
Yeah, up in Wisconsin, on the border more.
Okay. How long you guys been together?
Mantaur has existed for like 3 years. 3 years now, and we stripped it down to a two-piece, and I added Corey to the band like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So he's been with it for a while. We changed all the songs around and just made them a lot simpler and more straightforward and a lot more aggressive.
At the same time, though, I think the songs did get more technical.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of split down the middle. Some of it's like kind of straightforward metal, and
yeah, definitely.
Like, there's definitely a part of it though that's pretty technical.
You know what I meant by like straightforward it wasn't like being simple. It was like it's just more like right to the like. There isn't as much dicking around with two people.
Right.
You can't really do that as much or pull it off as well. So like, why even? Don't even bother.
Awesome. What would you guys consider when you're writing your songs and stuff? What are you guys looking at or looking to for influences and stuff?
It's fucking like influences. I definitely got like the idea of like short aggressive songs from shorter songs and stuff, like from like early like Melvin stuff up to in doing the two-piece thing the way we're doing it, kind of from like Black Cobra stuff, and like, you know, there's other stuff going on, but
yeah, I guess we've always gotten lots of people telling us that we remind them most of Black Cobra.
Yeah, you guys seem to share that guitar tone quite a bit.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, I get a lot of influences from like, I don't know, like more technical stuff like Dillinger Escape Plan or Converge, or I just like really fast, weird time signature stuff.
So you guys are, we were talking off the air here, you guys are going on your first little tour.
yeah.
You guys want to talk about that at all? Where you're going to be heading out to this week?
Yeah, we'll be taking off tomorrow, going to Champaign, Illinois, playing a place called the High Dive, and I don't know, it sounds like fun. I think there's a lot of like hardcore bands kind of a hardcore scene going on there, I believe, from what I've researched, from people I've talked to there. So that should be a good time. I think should be fun.
Then you got Chicago on Wednesday, it looks like.
Yeah, the Chicago on Wednesday and Thursday will be playing. I'm not sure where at on Wednesday. It's like some house show that's getting set up, but I really am unsure of where it's at. I will find out, hopefully, before sometime soon. It will be nice. But got a show at the place that we played a few times called the Mutiny. It's usually it's just kind of like a dive type bar that has shows like 4 or 5 nights a week, free shows. On Friday, we'll be playing at the Irish Knot in Milwaukee. My friend Eric from Northless got us onto that show. Thankfully, he helped us out. He's always been able to help us. Then Saturday at the Wisco for the 2nd annual Goat Lard Fest. So,
how did you guys end up getting hooked up with that Goat Lard Fest, seeing as that's it's pretty much supposed to be a death metal kind of...
Yeah, it was kind of funny. I ran into the guy who puts it on. His name's Tom. I ran into him at my friend's guitar shop in Madison called The Guitar Shop. It's Greg Ginter's guitar shop. It's out on Atwood Avenue.
Yep.
I just fucking ran into him one day there and just started bullshitting with him. Like, he checked us out and like really was into it. So kind of made friends with him like that. Just ran into him by chance.
That's awesome. It's kind of nice. It'll make it more entertaining, at least for me, to go down there, seeing as I don't think I can handle 12 hours of death. But so I guess one thing I'd like to ask bands and stuff is, like, what kind of stuff are you listening to right now? What kind of stuff do you think? What's newer bands, underground bands people wouldn't have heard of that you think people should be listening to?
Like for doom stuff, I've been recently got into the band Salome. That's got Kat she's a vocalist for Agoraphobic Nosebleed and like 2 other dudes on guitar and drums. They're pretty good. I just checked out a band called Ash Borer. It's kind of like crusty black metal doom type stuff. Like even has like I thought they're pretty unique. I'm not sure where the hell they're out of. Maybe they're like out of like Colorado or something. The Body, I've been listening to their album like nonstop.
Actually got them coming up in the next block. Oh no, a little bit later on.
Oh, okay.
Them and Northless, actually.
Yeah. Been listening to like a bunch of Cheap Trick. I don't know. Like
I don't know if I consider that underground.
No, they're not that underground.
I've been listening to lots of Eazy-E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm always listening to a bunch of different stuff.
For this band, The Ocean, I think they're relatively newer.
Yeah. Is that the one out of Germany?
I'm not sure, to be honest, but...
So I think there's one out of Germany, one out of New York, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh shit! I didn't even mention if you checked out the new Northless album, that's been getting played nonstop.
Yep. That's we got one off. We're gonna play "Empty Home" off of that coming up later on.
I don't even have the tracks for it. Like I just got the free download sent to me. Like it was all untitled. So
yeah. Yeah, they put on a really good show. I just saw them at the Frequency here not too long ago.
Yeah, we got them. They played our record release show back in April. We got them put on that. We put that show together. If there's any bands listening looking to come to Dubuque, Iowa, there is a lot going on as of now. There's a decent all-ages music venue. There's that pretty much anybody can play. So if anybody's looking to contact them, come through us or something. We look for counter productions if you want to put a link up or something.
Yeah, I can definitely. That's the Off Minor.
Yeah, Off Minor.
Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely put a link up for that on the on my Facebook page and in the chat room here, so everybody can check that out too.
Cool.
I guess that's all the questions I got. Anything else that you want to get out there? How about contact information, stuff like that? We posted the your Facebook page. There any other pages or any other ways of contacting you want people to know?
And that's all pretty much on Facebook. You could put our email up, but that's really it. There's a Reverb Nation page, I think. I was just using that to like book shows with to send to places. So pretty much just Facebook, I would say. That's fine.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure and get that up on the page again.
Well, it was wonderful talking to you. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time and stopping by and talking to the fans.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up next, we've got one more from Mantaur. We've got Quarry. Anything you want to say about that before we kick into the song?
It's pretty brutal.
Thanks a lot, though. Take care.
You bet. Crank this one up.